comment real quick, and we can move on to the next kind of topic after this. But, people have brought up this idea, and some people have been talking about it more recently, that injuries are the only reason the 49ers are getting rid of Jimmy Garoppolo, and that if Jimmy was just healthy, that the 49ers, they wouldn't have done what they did this offseason. But to me, I call BS on that, because Croc, they had the Jimmy Garoppolo replacement sitting right there at 12 overall with Mac Jones. So why would they have gone up and traded all the draft capital in the world to trade for a quarterback who's so different from Jimmy Garoppolo? That's where I question that line of thinking.
I do think that the 49ers, I feel they would not have done this if he had stayed healthy. Now, that wouldn't make it to where your coaches aren't dreaming of having this better, more special, talented quarterback. But I strongly believe that if Jimmy Garoppolo was healthy, they'd be at the very least a wild card team every year for the most part. Like, he does well enough to where you definitely can, you can win with him. So that part's not an issue. But I would say, man, once you have that opportunity to upgrade, Jimmy Garoppolo has given you the reason, right? It's like, well, you can't stay on the field. Like, we don't want to have to upgrade from you, but you can't stay on the field. So now it's like, hey, I get a chance to get a guy that I feel like takes this offense to higher heights. And I think that's the reason why it's like, well, we don't wait for Mac Jones. It sounds like with everything that Kyle's saying, he liked Mac Jones, but clearly he wanted even more than what Mac Jones was able to give him. And it is fun. It is fun thinking about, I know you were talking about kind of some of the things that the ways you could utilize him and whatnot, but it is fun knowing that now in the red zone, teams have to play 11 on 11, right? You're not just playing 10 on 11 where you have an advantage. Now we have the advantage in the numbers game. Now we have the advantage in run pass options, right? Where you have three different options. I can hand it off to the running back. I can keep it myself, or I can run down the line and dump it out to Deebo Samuel and let him run it in. You have all these different things now that can really make your offense even more explosive and more innovative. I think when people look at Kyle Shanahan in this offense, and you see a lot of other teams utilizing this offense around the league, talked about the cover three and people starting to kind of figure it out. Well, seems like right when people are maybe starting to figure out Kyle Shanahan's style of offense that he runs, or the Shanahan's offense, Kubiak, some of these other guys, Stefanski, you see running around the league, all of a sudden the 49ers pivot. And It's like, all right, you guys thought we were going to stay this way. Now I'm going to give you something else to worry about. And not just something else to worry about, but I still can do all the other things I was doing before that made my offense successful. And I think that's what makes it really exciting, having a guy like Trey.